the last part of this tutorial or this course is getting your application hosted on a platform. So here we select Heroku as a platform, and once the application is ready, so we've selected the number tracker application, and we want to host that application on Heroku. So to host this application on Heroku, you need to follow some simple steps. Is the first thing is you need to create a repository on GitHub. So initially you need to create a repository on GitHub. So you can just go to GitHub and follow the steps. That is, go to new and name the repository as like whatever you like actually. So you can just have Streamlit to Heroku tutorial or something. So I'm just naming it Streamlit to Heroku and then Udemy. Yeah. So and you can describe if that is like this is for the this is for the Udemy course, and you can the criteria is like you need to make it public, and then you can just go ahead and Udemy course, and you can just go ahead and create this repository. So now these are the commands which you need now for the to be pasted here in your application. So here you have your application which is there. So once that is done, you can just copy and paste that and just run the commands. So if you can see here, you have now like posted this. You have you have pushed this everything using these commands which were there. And if you go ahead and now check the GitHub repository, just refresh it, you will get the app file and the README files, and these files will be there now. So these are like the new files. So basically, if you do a git status, so that's these are the files which are not pushed. So you need to add them using this git add command. Git add dot. So the files are added now. Git do push have a commit message. So push a git commit dash m -m and whatever message. I'm just like adding project files. So keep the git commit message small and simple. It's very tedious task to like to think of a appropriate git commit message. And so if you see now that u is gone here, all are committed, and we just need to push it. So you just have to do a git push and then have origin master, or else you can just do a git push. Only a git push would work here. Yeah, git push would work here. So now if you go ahead and check the repo, you have the app files and the lottie files which were there. Now there are some basic files, some files needed to post the application on Heroku. So the files you need to create are you first need is a requirements.txt file. So you need a requirements.txt file. So let's have a requirements.txt. Then you need a proc file. So and mind you, the proc file will have a p which is capital, so it will be proc and then file. And as we have the file, and you will need the setup.sh. So you have the setup. So this .sh setup.sh is the extension. So this file will be running on the Heroku when you host this. And now there are some simple commands which you need to follow. So for the setup.sh, you need to add this code here, this code. And for the proc file, as we have the application to be run on the Heroku server. So for the prop file, you have this command. So from sh, and like this will execute the setup.sh and the Streamlit, this command Streamlit run app.py. So let's just save this. And for the requirements part, I think so we have some requirements different from. So we can remove this, and we'll have Streamlit as a requirement. So it depends, like all the requirements depend on your application. So we need requests as a requirement. So seeing your project and the imports in your project, you can add the requirements as needed. Even if you don't mention the numbers, it's okay, because it will on its own fetch the requirements, the version, the latest version. And yeah, so that's it. Let's just save that. And for the app.py, just remove the pandas. This cleaning the code, keeping the code clean, open cage, geocoder. So basically the requirements are set now. The prop file is set, saved, and the setup.sh is also set up as saved. Now what you need to do here is you need to do a Heroku login. Heroku login. So this will direct you to the Heroku login page, Heroku's website. Press any key to continue. So when you press, it will direct you with your credentials. You have to enter the credentials, and it will ask you to log in to Heroku. That's my Heroku site. So I'm already logged in now. You can close this tab. So it says, yeah, I'm logged in with this email ID. Now, if you want to create an application on Heroku, it is totally fine. Like if you want to create, you can create as well, rather than using the GitHub link for Heroku. So there are two methods if I show you. So these are a couple of applications I have. So if you have, you can create a new application here and name that application from, like, you can name the application from here, and like do it from the UI, like from the GUI, or else you can just directly use git push and Heroku. So you need to first create a Heroku application. So you can have Heroku create Udemy underscore app maybe, and then just press, like, hit enter. So once the application is created, it will show you, okay, the name must start with a letter and end with a letter. There are, like, it should only contain these. So you can have Udemy course, maybe Udemy course. That should be fine. Okay, this is already there. So let's keep it there a number. Okay, it's created. So now this is created, right? So now you can use the command git push Heroku master to push all of this code on Heroku. So let me show you that. Git push, then Heroku master. So this is not working. So if you see here, you have the application created on Heroku Git. So let's just open this. Okay. So I guess there are some issues with the credential parts. Let us just follow the traditional GUI method for making the work. So let me have my Heroku. So that is Heroku. Now what we can do here is we can go ahead and create a new application. New. Okay, see, if you see here, the application is already created. So you can go here and it's not allowing you, right? So it didn't allow you to like git push. So you can do this or you can follow this. So just search the repository which you have in GitHub. So the GitHub repository was Streamlit to Udemy. So you can just search it, Streamlit, type Streamlit, and it will prompt all the repositories named Streamlit. So this is the one. Connect that repo, and rest all the tasks will be performed by Heroku itself. So if you want to make automatic deploys, enable automatic deploys. So this will be done like as soon as you make changes here in the code and save them or commit them and push them. As soon as you push them, it will start deploying. So we don't want that right now. So just select this, choose the main branch to deploy, then just click on deploy branch. So as soon as you select deploy branch, I guess there's a master branch as well. Or else we can just select a new application. So that application is empty actually. That there is nothing in this application. So let's just create a new application. So we go ahead and create a new app. Let's name it as Udemy course 29 maybe. And so that's available region, create an application. Okay. So once this application is now created, again go to, you can search for Streamlit. Search. So we select this application. Once you select this application, just deploy the branch there. Select on deploy branch. Okay, it's giving some or the other error, and it's saying that push failed. Okay, it's saying that no default language selected for this app. So basically, we need to select the default language as well, which says like it has to be Python, right? So so basically, we can just follow this if you want. Heroku login, and then uh, so this is already done, right? So we can just have um, cd to my project, git init, and then creating a remote Heroku git remote Udemy 29. So that file would be there here itself. It will be created here itself. Udemy course 29 Heroku git init. So okay, so that's done, and now you can have git add. So you can have the git add command. So all these files will be added here. These files are added to that folder now, basically. And you can have this command git commit commit. Okay. So that's committed now, and then you can just push it. So git push to master. Let's see if this works. Git push command should work. Okay, so it's giving an error. So let's just show you an application which I already have created, and probably I can just okay, so I think selected all the files and all the languages for the application. So these are the requirements, and basically, so these were the steps. So this repository is already connected. Like if I just want, I can just disconnect this, and another repository. I'll just show it to you. Another repository that is Streamlit again. So you see here, it's this one, Streamlit Heroku dashboard. Yeah. And then you can just deploy this main branch. Yeah, it's building. So this will start building the application. It will install all the requirements and dependencies. No version of Python specified. It will select on its own, and this will do the deployment. And finally, it will show us that yeah, it's deployed to Heroku, and you can now open the application basically. So I'll put it in a I'll put the blog from where I just got the idea of like hosting the application on Heroku. So I'll just share the link there, paste the link there in the description below, so you can check. So now this is done compressing and it's build launching. So yes, so this is now this is there. It's like this is deployed to. So if you see and if you open the application, you open the application. So now there won't be Streamlit, like this will be Streamlit, but this won't be Streamlit, and that's not the application actually what we had hosted, but this is some other application. So yes, this is a web page developed by me, and this is a habit tracker application which we will be doing in the Streamlit course part 2. So yes, guys, stay tuned for the part 2 of this course, wherein we have some amazing applications coming up, wherein you can monetize the application, and you can have users to uh, you can create traffic over that application on the web page, and you can ask the users to be paying. So basically, yeah, this is the application which we have. This is the habit tracker application. So yeah, that's the way you upload application or deploy an application on Heroku. And thank you so much, guys, for the course. And please share your feedback so that I can improvise all the courses. And from time to time, I'm coming with some or the other ideas for you. So thank you so much and happy learning.